Okay, so the previous video was essentially really about my body and mind as a detection equipment. That I have specialized detection equipment to know, to see and experience energies, including consciousness, magnetic, gravitational energies, to experience consciousness flowing from one region to another, to experience and to see consciousness forming together into self-awareness. I have that detection ability. And in other topics, I've been able to see inside an atom. I'll be able to see gravitational energies and how they flow and how they pull things together. Okay. Now let's talk about consciousness and thoughts. Again, there's an entire series of books on this. So we're just going to have to take some small bits. Information exists in physical form as consciousness energies. So information is not just some abstract thing. Information in the mind has specific physical, in a way, material existence. And that existence is consciousness energies. Now, each consciousness energy is really small, very small. You can pack thousands of them within an electron. That's how small they are. But when you combine them together, they create things. Ways to consider this. Think of it like Legos. We have individual Lego pieces, right? 1,000 of them spread all over the floor. Doesn't mean anything. But you start building them together, and then you have a small structure. You keep building on it, and you have a bigger structure. And then you can get to some monstrosity structures and complex structures that you see in some of the fancy Lego art exhibits. Okay, that's essentially how consciousness works with thoughts. A little bit of data doesn't mean much. A little bit of consciousness here doesn't mean much. But you put this one with this one, 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 with this one. I've got a structure. And that structure is a specific concept, a specific thought. That is information. And of course, as you add more of these consciousness Lego pieces on top, you have a more complex idea, more complex information, right? So the information does have physical form. It is a physical thing. It has physical existence, right? It's just a collection of specific consciousness energies that are assembled in a very particular way that creates the thought, the concept. Okay. Now, as this concept has physical form, it exists. It exists. Just like your table exists. Your chair exists. It's there. So within the mind, you can have these structures of thought. And this is what we place into our memory. So we have these containers, and they have thoughts inside. So for example, let's take, as an analogy, let's take a giant box, right? And we've built all these tiny, smaller Lego structures. We don't want to break them apart. They're there, but we want to keep them. So we just put them in the box. That's our memory. Now, when you want a particular Lego structure, you just go look for it in the box, pull it out. And there it is. all ready to go, physical, there it is. Same thing with a memory. You want a memory? It's in your box. It's in your storage. Your little consciousness Lego creations are there. It's there. Physical form. So your memories are there. They exist. Then we get to the process of duplication. Duplication is important because your original thoughts, once created, never go away. They are stored within one of your memory boxes. Okay? They exist. But to use them, we duplicate them so we don't have to destroy them. Okay? So you want to use this Lego structure in something else. You don't use that specific Lego structure because you still want it there as a model. You still want it. But you want to use this in something else. So you gather other consciousness energies, like other Lego pieces that are just floating around, ready to go, and you duplicate it. You just build it the exact same way. And that is what you will move forward. Okay. So when we use our memories, when we use our knowledge and bring it forward to do other things, we first go back into our memory boxes. We find the Lego structure that we need. We go get some other pieces of consciousness, we put this together, make a duplicate, and then send it off. And then we'll usually have tons of these, and we'll duplicate all these different pieces, and then we'll send them off to another part of the brain factory. Another part of the brain factory says, oh, I know what to do with all these. We can put them together in this whole unique way. And now you've got a whole mega structure. Isn't that cool? And the mega structure gets duplicated. So we can have a duplication of the mega structure into another memory box. And this other mega structure can be on for whatever you needed it for. Okay. So thoughts, concepts, information do have physical existence. That's important to realize. And they are stored forever. We duplicate whenever we recall something, whenever we need some information. We go to the memory box, find what we need, and then we duplicate that so the original stays in place. And then we use whatever we need. Okay. This also is why people talk about repetition. Why does repeating things work? Repeating your multiplication tables. Repeating a new belief about yourself. Because each time you're repeating, you're building another Lego structure, and another Lego structure, and another Lego structure, and another Lego structure, and another Lego structure. And so now when you go to your box of Lego pieces, it's like a good 30% of the box is the same thing. It's very easy to find it then, isn't it? You don't have to dig through a whole pile of stuff to try to find what you need. You got like 50 of them. So if you want to go find something, it's stick your hand in randomly, you're likely to find it. So we also have memory clusters, memory databases throughout the body and mind. So each time we build another one, we can put another place. Put one over here, and over here, and over here, and over here, and over here. So that in any of our little memory boxes, we have to be working with at the time, whatever we're near, reach in and grab it. So there's multiple reasons why repetition works, because you're building those Lego thought structures again, and you're making more of them spread throughout your body, and you're also making more of them per container, and it's easy to grab and find. So, okay. Information, thoughts, physical existence, consciousness energies assembled in particular specific ways, like a Lego structure. that. That is information existence.